Yes.
Old school?
Yes, that's what I said.
Man, I can do that, I guess.
Yeah, I know. That's why I asked you.
Yeah, I've never done it. So what though? Look, I can do it. Look, I can do it. I can do it. Just
Okay, I trust you.
let me call you back.
Okay,
Hello?
I guess.
Okay.
Sure. Had to be these verses and these rhymes. Has to be these cuts and these vibes. Has to take this man here to get live.
For all y'all that sit back, chillin' on
Had to be these verses and these rhymes. Has to be these cuts and these vibes. Has to take this man here to get live.
For all y'all that sit back, chillin' on wine.
When I wake up in the morning full of energy, I remember there ain't no one ahead of me. When it comes to rhyming, my timing, it's impeccable, so delectable. Who'd have thought the rap was edible? Send them all the hell up from the balcony. It's magic, one could swear that it was alchemy. School of General, send them to the academy. Then flash a smile, can't nobody get mad at me. Has to be these verses and these rhymes. Has to be these cuts and these vibes. Has to take this man to get live.
For all y'all that sit back, chillin' on
Has to be
wine.
these verses and these rhymes. Has to be these cuts and these vibes. Has to take this man to get live.
For all y'all that sit back, chillin' on wine.
Every day is more impossible to cope, but I shake it off, cause I guess that I've been doing things that one could only hope to do. My words voodoo, I got the whole world up in my scope. So sit down, lean back, do you, but when I'm on the mic you better know. What? Yeah, you better know that it has to be these verses and these rhymes. Has to be these cuts and these vibes. Has to take this man to get live.
For all y'all that sit back, chillin' on
Has to be
wine.
these verses and these rhymes. Has to be these cuts and these vibes. Has to take this man to get live.
For all y'all that sit back, chillin' on wine.
Now, first of all, I do want to let y'all know that for the next couple of episodes forward, and eventually, and I get it, but I'm not stopping for sure. You know, no man, no woman is meant to be alone at all. Period. I'm not gonna come on her and try to, cap or anything like that, saying that all men think this way.
Well, I have a question and a statement for you. First of all, sir, I forgot the statement, but my question is so you've never loved two women before at the same time?
No, not my whole entire life. No, I never cheated a day before my life.
I ain't asking about cheating. I'm just saying, just in the dating phase.
Man, he-
Okay,
he-
I remember my
he-
statement now.
He's online. He gotta say that.
I remember my statement now. I'm gonna let him come. I'm gonna let Leo. I think I remember my statement. What was it? I forgot again. Damn it. Go ahead.
Sometimes the stuff that comes out of your head, it's not beneficial at all. You do realize that this whole scenario that you're mentioning about, you do realize that it is just about impossible. It's more like a unicorn fairy tale, like say for example,
It's not
where my one daughter's telling me a fairy tale story that it sounds great. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it just doesn't exist. Many modern day women, they'll literally throw out their accolades and stuff as well. They'll throw out their accolades, say, well, I have this, I have that. What do you have? I done went to school. I done got a bachelor's degree. I done got a master's degree. I done got all these different things. What do you have? Oh, that's a 9-to-5 job? Child. I have to be like real strategic with my networking now. I have to like really just sit down and just vet people.
And just for a record, this is what we would call baby mama drama.
Absolutely.
It's not just exclusive to one race or one particular group.
As y'all could clearly see.
Urban, tell me what was the win. Tell me because a win in these verses is different for everybody's win. What is your thing that you think that they got the win for?
Terrence Howard.
Child, bye. Come up with this line.
They shut it down with that. To be cycled through the system. They're not gonna have no type of guidance, no type of support. Then also in the worst case scenarios that they end up developing mental behaviors or mental disorders, which make the situation worse, and which in turn they end up becoming adults, and hence this is where we get people who are sociopaths, psychopaths, um, chronic narcissists, and all these different other behaviors as well. Y'all know the topic. The topic is talking about women being master manipulators, which this is true. Women are master manipulators. And you keep saying that I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna change this, I'm gonna change that. But yet and still, you have not did it yet. Why? Why? What's the holdup? What is the holdup? Today, on this Monday, on this Motivational Monday, it's time for Urban to give you some tough love. It's time for Urban to tell you to stop procrastinating. They literally correct fake news because they know that negative behavior sells. It's all part of psychology. They know that through the psychology of it all, they know that you as the viewer, you're gonna the first thing that's gonna come into your mind right now is that, hold up, why are they beefing? And what you're gonna do, you're gonna immediately gonna start investigating. You're gonna tune in and find out what is the beef about. It's all part of psychology.
Don't care how long it take to get an op back. All my niggas outside, steak, bitch, we out back.
Man, you on. Talking about the one intro challenge. I see you. I see you. Talking about the intro challenge like ain't nothing. Then he's saying the 30-minute one. My let me tell you something. My intro is no more than 5 minutes long. The only reason why I do the start streaming soon is because of Negroes. Negroes never show up on time. That is the reason why I do the start streaming soon. I do that so the algorithm or MK Ultra could pick up on my video and give proper time to notify people that I am online. That's the only reason why I do that. It's the only reason why. Other than that, I wouldn't do it. If people would show up on time. If people would show up on time. But other than that, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing tonight? Mark, what's up with it, bro? What's up? What's up? What's up? What is up? What is up? Yup. That's the point. That's the point. That is the point. But what's up, y'all? Yeah, tonight we got a lot to cover tonight, y'all. Once again, there has been another officer involved shooting. A lot of stuff going on with this as usual, including Black Lives Matter protests going on in the city, and what else dumb stuff. They hired the attorney, the same attorney who does with George Floyd. So we're gonna review the protesters. We're gonna review the one attorney speaking on behalf of the family. We're gonna review the family, talk about this situation. We're gonna review the actual police footage of this situation as well too. So we got a lot to review tonight. But nevertheless, I appreciate y'all tuning in today to this show. All right. So for those of you who don't know, yesterday, Patrick Lyoya, right? Lyoya. I guess that's how you pronounce his name, but he's actually African, by the way. He's African. He came from the Congo. His whole entire family came from the Congo. Yep, his whole entire family came from the Congo. They had immigrated from Africa and they came over here to the States to want to live a better life. All right, just to give you a little bit of background. All right, but Patrick was pulled over by a law enforcement officer for whatever reason. Maybe he was speeding. I don't know yet, but he was pulled over. Things happened during the stop. Next thing you know, this dude dead. And of course, anytime when anyone black dies, that's when it got to be a protest. It got to be Black Lives Matter, all this other stuff. So we're gonna want to dive into this. We're gonna do, like I said, we're gonna review the video. We're gonna review the interviews. We're gonna do all of that. We're gonna break this thing down. And my question that I want to ask to y'all, you the viewers, okay, when we review this video, I want y'all to think about this, okay? And I want y'all to ask this question to yourself as well. Ask this question: was this whole entire incident justifiable? Meaning that the officer did everything according towards protocol to prevent the ultimate death of Patrick? Or is it racially motivated, meaning that the officer was fearing his life because he do not like black people, and he just on this whole crusade to just exterminate any people who who's melanin? So that's what we're going to review today. We're going to review this. Of course, I'm going to give my perspective about it, and you know how I am. I just give a straight perspective about it. So let's go ahead and jump into this, y'all. I don't want to hold y'all all night, but I know this is going to be a long one tonight, y'all. So we finna jump into this thing right now, all right? Hope y'all ready for this debacle, all right? So, all right, this right here, this is Patrick right here. And this came from the police dash camera, by the way, all right, of this stop, all right? So just to give a little story before I show the video, this was located in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Peter Lyoya, that's Patrick's father, took his 6 children from Congo in 2014 to escape violence. Now he fears he brought them to the U.S. to die. That's what they're rolling with. A Michigan police officer fatally shot his elder son, the 26-year-old Patrick, in the head this month following a traffic stop in Grand Rapids. Video released Wednesday shows a brief foot chase and struggle over the white officers. Why did I say white officer? White officer taser before he shoots Patrick in the head as the black man is face down on the ground. Okay. So that's where we starting off with the story, right? So I'm going to present to you the video, but let me go ahead and address the chat real quick. Oh, okay. The registration didn't match the place. Yeah, I think that's what the officer said. But we're gonna dig into it, man. All right, we're gonna dig into it. Yeah, we're gonna dig into it. I got you. We is gonna dig into this thing, all right? So I'm gonna go ahead and view the video. Let me scroll through all this. Where the video at? Oh, it's on this other page. Let me go here. This is his family right here, by the way. I'm going to review this video as well. We're going to review all this, all right? So let's go ahead and deal with this stop first, okay? Let's go ahead and view this first. After commercials. After this brief commercial break. There's no audio yet, but the audio will pick up, all right? And I got this from InLive.
Hey, stay in the car! Stay in the car!
Nelson and Griggs.
Dude, I'm stopping you. Do you have a license? Do you have a license?
For what?
I'm stopping you. Do you have a license?
What?
Hold up. First of all, that is an automatic red flag where you get pulled over and you immediately get out the car. That is an automatic red flag right then and there. Why did you get out the car? That's my first question. That is my first question. Yeah, it did. And I got my headphones on too, man. Yeah, that beep scared the mess out of me. Yeah, it scared the mess out of me, bro. But my question is, first of all, when you know you're getting pulled over by a law enforcement officer for a traffic infraction, why in the world did you get out the car first? That's the first question. Why? Then the second question, he get out the car and he gonna immediately say, what ID? You know what he's talking about. You know what he's talking about. Let me bag it up a little bit. You know exactly what this officer is talking about. Trying to play dumb. This the first part. He decides to get out the car. Now, y'all gonna see later on in this video that he's not the one in this car. It's him and I guess his partner or whatever. And I got a question about that too as well. But let's continue. Now the officer is instructing Patrick to get back in the car. He wanted to get back in the car. Patrick would not get back in the car, period. Trey, what's up with it, bro?
Dude, I'm stopping you. Do you have a license? Do you have a license?
For what?
I'm stopping you. Do you?
This nigga gonna sit up here talking about say for what? For what? What do you think? The police just pulled you over, bro. The police just pulled you over. Obviously, you are involved in a traffic infraction. There's a reason behind it. And that fool gonna sit up here talking about for what? Like the cop is wrong and he's right. I know, Trey. I know. What the heck? Go ahead.
Do you have
bro.
a license?
What that?
Do you have a driver's license? Do you speak English?
Yes.
Can I see your license?
What that is on?
The plate doesn't belong on this car. Do you have a license?
Now, also, like I stated in the beginning, Patrick, he is from Africa, by the way. That's the reason why he's talking the way that he's talking. But, however, his family been in the States since 2014, I think. So I believe there's plenty enough time to at least learn American dialect, American language. But also at the same time too, I believe that he was sitting up here was trying to front. He was trying to pretend that he didn't understand the language that the officer was talking about. He was trying to use his African tactics, as what Trey would say.
Or no? Do you have a driver's license?
Yeah.
Where is it at?
It's in the car.
Get it for me.
What that is on?
The plate does not belong on this car.
Amen. That be my right there. Right there.
Okay, here's another thing too that I want to bring up as well too. Why his friend did not hold him accountable? Why his friend just say, yo, Pat, bro, yo, this ain't what they do over. They don't do this stuff like they do over Africa in the States, bro. When you get pulled over, you need to stay in the car, bro. Why his friend didn't hold him accountable? Why his friend didn't tell him, hey, get in the car, bro? That's my question.
No, no, no. Stop. Stop.
Now what is he doing? What is he doing now? Oh my.
Put your hands right. Stop. 1915. Got one running.
This Negro tried to flee from the police with his pants sagging. He tried to run from the police with his pants sagging. Oh my God. Mm-mm-mm. 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 Yeah, he know, Trey. He know. He know. He know what been going on. Dude gonna try to run from the police sagging. What the heck? Oh my God. Oh my God.
Short stop. Short stop. Stop. Stop.
Okay. Dang.
Stop. Stop.
Okay.
Get your hands behind your back.
Okay.
Hands behind your back.
Okay.
Now, judging by me looking at Patrick's size, he look like he's about 220, 230, somewhere around there. This officer is smaller than him. So it doesn't make sense for this officer to wrestle this dude down like he's doing. It do not make any sense for this officer to do this. The officer is telling him several times to stop, stop, stop. And this dude mind, he's thinking, oh, I'm bigger than this officer, so I could take him. I'm bigger than this officer, I could run. Other than that, he would have complied.
Put your hands behind your back.
And look at this dumb friend, by the way, y'all. Look at this dumb friend, by the way. Look at him. Got out the car and just looking. Probably sitting up here recording the whole thing, but at this point.
1950. More cars.
Okay. Good, but man, yo, what's up, man?
Stop.
Okay.
Stop.
Now this on camera view, it switched from the dash cam. It's showing the friend's camera, by the way. It's showing the friend's video, by the way. Because what ended up happening was that throughout this the whole wrestling and stuff, the one police officer body cam ended up malfunctioning. So now this account is happening from the not from the body cam, but this part is happening from the friend recording the whole entire video. Then it's going to switch back over to the dash cam of the police video as well too.
Resisting.
No, he good. He not resisting nothing, bro.
Then this dumb friend gonna sit up here talking about he's good, he's not resisting, but clearly he is resisting. Clearly this dude is resisting.
I'm gonna do it to him. To you.
Now this part right here, the officer tried to pull the taser out on him, right, to subdue him. Now this is the part when he was doing his wrestling and stuff, and his dash cam ended up malfunctioning. All right, not his dash cam, but his body cam ended up malfunctioning.
Let go of the taser.
What's the problem?
Let go of the taser.
No, like he good. Like you can talk to him, bro.
his friend gonna sit up here and say, "Oh, he's good now, bro. You can talk to him." What? This dude is still wrestling the officer. What are you talking about?
1915.
Yeah, yeah. Like he good, bro. Like, can you talk to him like good? Like, can you? Yeah. Stop grabbing him like that. No. Nah, he good like for real. Yo, you hit him too. Hit that shit, bro.
Let go the taser.
No, he ain't got no taser. I see that.
Let go.
What? Y'all clearly seen that he grabbed the taser, right? I know my eyes is not deceiving me. I seen this dude grab the taser. So why does his friend say he don't got the taser?
Taser. Drop taser. Get back.
It did not make any sense for it to come down to that. It did not make any sense for it to come down to that. You know, that's from a not because this dude is black, but that's from, just being human. Just for me having sympathy and empathy and being empathetic. I hate seeing people go through this and this officer have to go through this too, and the resort is this. And the resort is this. So here's the question. Was this justifiable? Was it justifiable for the officer to use his last resource, which is his handgun, to subdue and contain Patrick? Patrick had ran from him. Patrick was wrestling with him. Patrick even took the taser from him, meaning that he was going to take that taser and more likely was going to try to deploy that taser on that officer to use it as a weapon. So through all these chain of events that happened so far, was it justifiable for this officer to resort to his last line of defense? Keep in mind, this officer is by himself. Keep in mind also, even though his friend is chilling right now, the officer had no idea what his friend was capable of doing. The officer don't even know if they had weapons in the car or anything like that. So what do y'all think? Justifiable? Mark said, got him. Matt said, yep, justifiable. Say, Mark, too soon, man. Too soon, bro. Too soon. I say that throughout these chain of events that transpire, I say that this is very justifiable. The officer had no other choice. What was he supposed to do? Sit up there and stay wrestling with this man for another 7 minutes or so until until the rest of the unit show up? What was he supposed to do? What was he supposed to do? Once again, this man was resisting arrest. He was acting belligerent. He was, to be honest with y'all, he was acting as though he was either high or something. But this is just my observation. This is my observation. Trey say, good job, officer. This is just my observation. Now, I'm not going to show the remaining part of this video because the remaining part of this video is going to be this different audio. Then eventually they going to how the remainder of the unit show up. The remainder of the unit's going to subdue his friend. Then they're going to try to resuscitate him and all this stuff there. So I'm not going to show that part. I'm not going to show that part. But let's segue to the next part of this. All right, let's go ahead and segue to the next part of this. Let's hear what his parents have to say about this situation. Let's hear what his parents got to say.
Sikuwa najua kama katika hii nchi
I didn't know, I didn't believe that in this country
kama kuko genocide.
That there is a genocide in this country.
Lakini cha kunililisha kabisa kuona
what is making me cry more to see my son
ameuawa kabisa na askari polisi mkubwa.
He has been killed by a police officer.
Kwa kosa ndogo sana.
For a small mistake.
Nashindwa kujizuiza.
I don't know what to do. I cannot stop myself but for crying.
Wamama wenzangu walio hapa wanajua machungu tunayopata kwa kupata mtoto.
All the mother here, our mother, you know the pain that we go through to give birth to a child.
Trey, they got a trainer there. I mean, they got an interpreter there, bro. What more do you want from them, man? They got an interpreter there.
Mimi nilikuwa natumainia labda mtoto wangu ndo atanisika, lakini cha ajabu.
And as a parent, I was thinking maybe it was my son who was going to bury me. He will assist at my funeral. But what is so astonishing, I am the one burying my son. When we ran away from war from Congo because we were in an area that was not safe, there was a war. And I thought that I came to a safe land, a heaven, a safe place. And I start thinking now, I'm surprised and astonished to see that my son, it's here that my son has been killed with bullets. I hear that I see my heart being broken really. Say that was my beloved son, and you know how you love your firstborn son. And I cannot have another one who's going to replace Patrick. And for that, I need justice for my son.
Justice for Patrick.
Thank you.
Oh, okay, y'all. All right. But first of all, all right. And I have to say this, okay? Being a father, being a parent, I could totally sympathize how the way they're feeling. Absolutely. I would be distraught as a parent dealing with this situation. I really would. I'll be distraught as a parent, as a father, if any one of my children were to pass away suddenly, especially if they end up passing away before I do. Because how the way life's supposed to be is that it's normally supposed to be the children who eventually bury their parents so the children could carry on the legacy. But when the children is being buried before the parent, then they'll put you into that certain space, how the way they're feeling. So just like I said, I totally understand from the point of them grieving. I'm talking about on the grieving part. I'm speaking about the grieving part only. I get it. I totally understand that. But however, when the father and the mother both is talking about that they need justice for their son, no, I don't agree with that at all, period. I believe that they should, I believe they should have notified their children to let them know the disparities that is happening in this country. And the disparities that I'm talking about is not racially motivated, but it's dealing with the disparity of behavior in this country. For some weird reason, they believe that this behavior is justifiable for them to not comply with the law, not comply with law enforcement when they give you a certain command or directive. Why? I don't know. But this is something that should have been taught and emphasized. Hey, we're going to America. The customs, the culture and customs that these Negro Black Americans got going on, we from Congo, we from Africa, we don't have nothing to do with that. We are going to be raised, we're going to raise different. We are going to be raised differently from this programming that these fools over here got going on. That's what should have happened. And that's what would have prevented this situation from happening. The moment when that officer would have pulled him over because of tax or whatever, stuff like that, all he had to do is chill in the car and explain himself. Oh, yeah, my tags is out. I just bought this car, you know what I'm saying, blah, 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 whatever. He could have explained that. He'll probably receive a citation or whatever, but he would have been alive. He probably would have had to appear before the magistrates, right, or the judge, but he would have been alive. That's what should have been taught and explained, but obviously it wasn't. Now, they sit up here, have to bury their son off of ignorance. Ignorance is bliss. And let me ask y'all this question: Who should be held accountable the most? Should Patrick be held accountable for his action, or should his parents be held accountable for not teaching him? Yeah, be sued by the police department. Black Lives Matter should be sued by the police department, to be honest with you. Yeah, exactly, about that programming, MK Ultra. Hypnosis, exactly what I was talking about last night. Do you see how all this ties in together? But let's hear what the attorney got to say, y'all. Hear what this knucklehead got to say.
It was a traffic stop, y'all. Think about it. This wasn't a felony offense. This wasn't even a moving violation. It was a tag, inappropriate tag, allegedly.
Whoa, hold on. What the hell? Ain't that the same thing? Ain't a moving violation is the same thing as a traffic stop or a traffic infraction? Correct me if I'm wrong. Is it not that the same as that thing? Correct me if I'm wrong about that. But I thought that was one and the same. So what's this dude talking about?
I mean, when you think about all the things he could have done,
All the things who could have done, the officer or Patrick?
to avoid shooting Patrick in the back of the head.
Oh, so he talking about the officer now. Okay. Go ahead.
Just think about that for a second. This officer failed to follow the basic training. When he engages Patrick, he goes and put hands on him. And when Patrick goes to walk away,
I'm waiting on him to explain what is the I'm waiting on him to explain what is the protocol for the officer, what the officer should have did. That's why I'm waiting on him to explain. So far, I haven't heard it yet. He's supposed to be an attorney, right? He's supposed to know this, right? So I'm waiting on him to explain this.
Na wakati Patrick alitafuta kukimbia kidogo anatafuta kupita pembeni,
he could have just stepped back
angerudia nyuma kidogo
and called for backup.
Na naita watu wakuje kumsaidia.
I mean, he had the car.
Alikuwa na gari.
He had the passenger in the car.
Alikuwa na passenger mu gari.
All he had to do was to call for backup and wait.
What? Whoa! What? What? Hold on, what? Hold on. Oh my God. This fool here said, oh my goodness. This fool here said all he had to do is call for backup and wait. What part of the waiting would have took place? Patrick started running. Patrick took off and started running. So when did this wait part would have took place? So you mean to tell me he was just going to let Patrick just run off? Bye, Patrick. I'm just going to wait on backup and let that dude run off. Make it make sense. Oh my goodness. I thought I heard it all, y'all. Hold on, man. Let me bag it up. I thought I heard it all.
Had to do was to call for backup and wait. And
all you have to do is call for backup and wait. It's just this simple. It's just that simple, y'all. Just call for backup and wait. Oh my God. Wow.
And this matter could have ended so differently. But yet, he went hands-on. And when you look at him escalating the situation, he was the one being violent.
Hold up. Man, if this not clout chasing, oh my God, then you could tell by how the way he's talking. He know what he's saying is full of crap. He know what he's saying is full of crap. He know it. But like, forget it. I'm going to push this whole narrative through because I'm finna get paid. And also, look at this dude up here. This dude up here know what he said is full of crap. He like, what? He like, what? I'm glad I ain't the one who giving this speech.
I mean, he committed multiple instances of violence against Jack. I mean, he kneed him multiple times.
Alimupiga vipasi mara mingi.
He punched him multiple
Akamupiga
times.
mangumi mara mingi.
Yet Patrick did not retaliate.
Na Patrick hakumrudishia hata kidogo.
Patrick, Attorney Johnson, didn't try to have combat with this officer.
Patrick hakupenda akupigana hata kidogo na huyu officier.
Bro, were we looking at the right video? Was there another video that we didn't see? Was there a different video or what? I'm trying to figure this out. Where's he getting this from? I mean, for real, like seriously, is there another video that we overlooked that showed the whole event of what he's talking about? This whole narrative that it was actually the officer who was violent. It was actually the officer who was attacking him. And Patrick just stood there the whole entire time and complied with the officer the whole entire time. I'm trying to figure this thing out. Like, what's he talking about?
Avocat Johnson.
He was simply trying to get away.
Alikuwa anatafuta tu kumkimbia.
And when you think about George Floyd and other...
Yeah, but bring the narrative home. Bring it home. Bring the narrative home. Mention about George Floyd, which same situation happened with George Floyd, and this was the same resort that happened with George Floyd. But continue.
George Floyd na bengine
atrocities of
matendo machafu
black people by police.
Matendo machafu ya polisi kwa watu wa mtu mweusi.
You can only imagine what was going through Patrick's mind.
Utena kukumbuka kuangalia kitu gani ilikuwa ndani ya mafikiro ya Patrick.
As he tried to get away from this officer.
Wakati alikuwa anatafuta kumkimbia huyu officier.
So, had the officer been paying attention to his training,
ingekuwa se officier alikuwa anafuata yenye balimfundisha kwa masomo,
he would have known
angejua
that taser,
hiyo taser,
because he had fired it twice,
gisa alipiga mara pili,
was rendered ineffective at that time.
Pale mara moja haikutumika tena.
So there was no reason
sasa hakukuwa sababu yoyote
for him to have any intimate fear
na kuogopa
of the taser being used against him.
Oh, goodness, y'all. Oh, my God. Mike, salute. Welcome to this debacle. Oh, my God. Man, what do y'all think about this dude? Oh, my God. What y'all think about this dude and this whole narrative? I got one more video to show y'all. It gets better. Got one more video to show y'all real quick. It gets better. Trust me. It gets better. It gets better. I'm gonna show y'all this on next video. Oh my God. I'm just baffled about this. I'm just okay. Let me show y'all this other video. Is it on here? No, this is just the storyline. I already tell y'all storyline. All right, let me show you. Oh my God. Let me show y'all this other video. Okay. If that wasn't enough, if lying and hypnotizing people wasn't enough, if creating a whole false narrative wasn't enough, lo and behold, guess who decided to want to pull up on the scene? You got it. Black Lives Matters. Here they are. Black Lives Matters decide to pull up.
You keep your fist high. What name do you say? Patrick. Whose lives matter? Patrick. Do you say it just today? Or do you say it at work? Do you say it at school? Do you call out your friends when they make their racist jokes? When they walk up and...
Okay, first of all, Do y'all see who's in the crowd? Do y'all see who's in the crowd? Let me let me remove this pause so y'all could see this clearly. Do y'all see this? Mad, I'm gonna get to that too in a minute. I'm gonna get to your comment in a minute too, but no, Mark, no, not the Karens. Look closer. Not just the Karens, but look closer. Look closer. I'm trying not to get crunk about this, all right? Y'all want to recall on my prior lives. Matter of fact, I did almost a whole week talking about this when I was talking about these modern day women. When I was talking about these old modern day women. This is what you see right now. First of all, is these modern day women. These are the same type of women that say, I got a PhD. These are the same type of women who will cook their man ramen noodles for dinner. These are the same type of women that would get upset when a man would check them and tell them to be quiet. These women are a part of this Black Lives Matters organization. Now, let me segue to the comment that Matt made too, because Matt, I know. Matt said this. He said, pay off sell-offs. I got the proof. They are in your hood. Stump them off. I know that. I know, Matt. I don't know if y'all are familiar with this, okay? I don't know if y'all are familiar with this. A lot of these people, hell, I would say just about every last one of them are what is known as crisis actors, paid for by the organization. Let me say it again. They are known as crisis actors. They are paid for by the organization. They are paid actors. Whenever any type of these situations pop off, they will pay these actors and they will go to wherever the party is and start all these protests, and they will pay them extra money to go riot the city and everything. Pay actors. The first wave of this, they go in waves. The first wave of it is the crisis actors, which you see right here. They send all these modern day over hyper emotional women to push the narrative, because they know the first line of them manipulated people is to do what? Send women who know how to do what? Be master manipulators. Didn't I not talk about this in my previous lives about how these modern day women are master manipulators. Did I not talk about that? So this is the reason why they are in the first line of defense with this organization to do this. Because they know they are master manipulators. They know they is going to sell the narrative. They know they are going to sell this narrative. And oh hell, they're doing a great job at selling it too, so far. They're doing a great job of selling this. But check this out. Let's jump into it.
Yeah. Do you say something?
Talk your shit. Talk
Do
your shit.
you? Do you move in real life?
Now, I want to point out something too, real quick, before we get to this actual protest part. I want to point this out. This lady who is wearing this mask, she is doing that purposely. She is doing that intentionally, and she is doing that purposely. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if this woman who is up here right now, I wouldn't be a bit surprised that she's probably either some type of public figure. She may be some type of government official who do not want her reputation to be tarnished. So therefore, she puts on this mask to hide her identity. I am 100% certain that each and every last one of these people saw the video. I showed this video. Y'all seen this video. I'm sure that every last one of them has seen this video. And this video revealed that Patrick was in the wrong from beginning to end. But yet and still, even though they see the evidence, even though they see the truth, guess what? Remember what I was talking to y'all last night about being hypnotized. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if the truth is in the pudding or if the proof is in the pudding. It doesn't even matter. Because once when you be hypnotized, you're under that hypnosis. You're in that hypnotic state. So it don't even matter. So now all these people out there protesting for a man who committed a crime. Again. Same thing with George Floyd. This dude committed a crime. And these people came and got hypnotized to tow up that whole entire city. Then on top of that, they had the audacity to spread that mess in my state and tow up the city. What the? Man. But when you speak out against stuff like this, right, people will say that there's something wrong with you because you're not following the collective. You don't have a high mind. That's what people will say. People will say, oh, you're just a conspiracy theorist. You don't know what you're talking about. Now, keep in mind, there have been other events that's been transpiring in this country We did not see Black Lives Matters nowhere. We did not see no protests nowhere. Gas prices is high. Did we protest about that? No. We complied. I don't know if y'all are aware of this. In certain parts of this country, there's starting to be a food shortage. The supply is getting short in certain parts, so there's certain states in this country. Where's the protests? Where's the outrage? Where's the Black Lives Matters? Now, this is way more important. This right here is way more important. Look at this old beta male simp. Then on top of that, it was a majority of Kens and Karens in that crowd too, right? With this beta male simp. No justice, no peace, no justice, no peace. Oh, goodness.
Say his name! Patrick! Say his name! Patrick! Say his name! Patrick! Fuck the police! Fuck the police!
Participatory budgeting process.
The commissioners always pass people's projects. This is the project. Listen, they got funds where we can make our own. Patrick! 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 Patrick!
Y'all, it's a sad day in our country for real. It is a sad day in our country for real. I know every single day, y'all be asking yourself, what can we do better as a people? When are we going to do better as a people? But unfortunately, if we don't deal with the real problem, if we don't take accountability for the real problem that this country is dealing with, then it's going to forever be this way throughout generations and generations and generations. The real problem is not racism. The real problem is not colorism. The real problem is not economics. The real problem is dealing with us, our behavior. We are our enemy. We are. We are our enemy. We are our enemy. We are an enemy to ourselves. And the reason why we're enemies to ourselves is because, like I explained last night, we are being hypnotized every single day to have this certain think mentality. to have this certain mindset. We are. And now we're living in this immediate reality. We literally created this prison for ourselves. We literally created this, as you say, this matrix for ourselves, this simulation for ourselves, if you want to put it that way. We did this. And furthermore, we allowed it. We can easily point the finger and say, hey, you know what I'm saying, the major corporations and all this stuff had a hand to do with it. Absolutely. But when it comes down to the whole source code of it, at the end of it all, it points back to you. It points back to me. Where we have to take accountability for things that we allowed into our subconscious mind every single day. We do. This is the reason why things is the way it is right now. If you still want to subscribe to race, this is the reason why Black America is in the condition that they're in right now. And they'll never be free. Never. Until they free themselves from this simulation, free themselves from this illusion, free themselves from this hypnosis that is happening to them. That's the problem. Now, here's one other thing that I want y'all to pay attention to. Just like in the movie The Matrix, Morpheus had made this reference, okay? And I don't know if y'all caught on to this, but Morpheus has said this. He said that, hey, Neo, there are people who are plugged up to the Matrix, and there are people who want to be free. Once they become aware of what's going on, they want to be free. But however, there are people who are plugged up into the Matrix who do not want to be free, and they will fight you for the system. They will fight you. They will literally fight and destroy you over the system. So you have to be careful about these type of people. Same thing. There are people who honestly are not aware that they're being hypnotized. They really, seriously, is not aware that they're being hypnotized. They honestly is not aware that a spell been cast over them. There are people who honestly don't know. But however, there are people out there that do know, but do not care because they rather live the lie than to deal with the truth. They rather live the lie than to deal with the truth. This reminds me of I don't know if y'all seen the Black Panther movie, right? But on the scene with the Black Panther movie, right, King T'Challa, right, had came and addressed Sammy and stuff, right? And he checked him and told him why. Why did you leave Killmonger there after when you killed his father? Why did his dad do? Why did y'all do that? It was wrong. Why did y'all do that? His reply was that, hey, we would rather live with the lie than to tell the truth and deal with the truth. Even if it had caused King T'Challa, his father, to lose the throne, they'll rather live with the lie than to deal with the truth. How true that is and how powerful that is. That there are so many people out there right now that rather live the lie. They'd rather go through their whole entire life living the lie than dealing with the truth. Dealing with the true issue. Dealing with the true accountability. Dealing with the true reality. So everyone who are listening to me right now, and I promise I'm done. There is a reason and a purpose that you're tuned in to me right now. First reason is because you chose to tune in and to watch me, which I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You chose to do that. The second reason is because not only you chose to do it, but it was part of your divine destiny for you to be in this moment right now with Urban. It was part of your divine moment, your divine destiny to hear what Urban had to say about this. So therefore, it is your purpose for you to be here right now listening to this. Therefore, it is also your purpose to take whatever information that I'm sharing with you, right? And see, do it applies to you. If it's something that you can rock with, by all means, make it be part of your immediate reality so you can always constantly evolve yourself, so you can constantly better yourself. If this is something that it don't have nothing to do with you, then shake it off. All it is for entertainment. But now it's coming to the point where you're gonna have to start making some decisions about your life. Now, life is all good. There's nothing wrong with enjoying life to its fullest. I talk about that all the time. You should always live your life to the fullest. But at the same time, there are some moments of your life where you reach and you have to make a choice. You have to make certain decisions that's going to be life-changing for you. It's going to be life-changing for you either in a good way or in a bad way, depending on how you perceive it. Solely how you perceive it. So I'm asking y'all, what choice are you going to make with this matter? What choice are you going to make with this matter? Are you going to continue to stay in the lie? Or do you want to do something better? The choice is yours. How the way you want to handle it or not. But as for me, I'm always doing things to learn and to better myself. This is this is the reason why I also made that live saying that I was walking away from the Black community and the Black race, because now I'm starting to realize that all that is an illusion. Now, I don't have nothing against Black people. I don't. But for us, the narrative part of it, that's why I'm walking away from. Because I see something better than that. I see that that's something I need to be free from. But what about you? What is it that you need to be free from? Y'all have a good night. And like always, continue to fight fate with faith.
I don't care how long it take to get an op back. All my niggas outside, steak, bitch, we out back.